Alright, well, we are back, and we will see if we can conquer the final scary place. Hail of
That we
bullets.
shall.
Defeat 10 enemies with a submachine gun. Oh, cool. I'm mostly just doing this because it annoys me every time that they just leave those like little alerts there.
No worries. Also, just don't forget I have a slight delay between what you see and what I see.
Yeah, but luckily that's only for probably this week and next week, because next time we're going to be playing a game that we're both playing.
True. This is true.
And technically the game after that too.
Yes, which reminds me, I will chat with you about the next game later. Like when
Okay.
we're done.
I forget if does unlocking these unlock them for later runs or something.
Um, so let me see. I don't think it does. I think there's another shop that's specifically for that.
Ah,
Like one of the other Resident Evil games has it where you can buy items that you would then use
oh yeah, I think that was
in
3.
um well yes, but also like one of the later ones, like the ones after this or technically before this release wise, but after it lore wise, has one of those where you can like go into the store and buy certain items that will then be available to you in game.
Oh yeah, we got back into the castle. I think time-wise this is around the time when Leon gets caught in that cage and they separate him from Ashley for the 3rd time. Or is that the 2nd? It's so hard to keep track.
She do be getting lost a lot, which makes it a little difficult to keep track of time. But I would say if the first time we found her in the church, and then we held on to her for a while, then the second time we lose her is when we enter the courtyard. I'd say this is around for Leon the second or third time that she disappears.
I would say this has to be the 3rd time, because she didn't so much disappear, she got captured. Because I'm talking about when Leon gets caught in that cage with a statue. Oh yeah, I remember we were not doing well on ammo. And you do not sell it.
And yeah, this would be about the second or third time then, because there's finding her in the church, then there's when she stabs you, then there's when she gets thrown over her the other assassin's shoulder while
Ow!
he's in the lockup. And basically she stays captured until you get to Jack. So yeah, yeah.
Oh, I am out of ammo and everything except this handgun. I should stick to the knife.
That's because I believe you just did the battle with the Gigante or the Gigante.
Oh yeah, we're almost soft locked because of how little ammo we had. Well, little ammo and the fact that we had to, oh, lithographic stone, okay. We had to, get our knife repaired, and we literally had just enough, like, repairs in it to properly do stuff, and oh wow.
Well, yeah, although again for that particular battle you didn't need the knife to do the last strike, you just had to deal enough damage to said parasite.
Man, they make this very hard to see. They expect you to have very good
From
graphics.
from what I can see, for the top one, your outline will be a square. For the left one, it's kind of hard to make out.
I think it's this one. Just got lucky on that one.
Yeah, you just got to make sure the outline's right. For the bottom one, it will be a hexagon, but it will be blue. And for the right one, it will be blue as well. The catch is whatever the symbols might be within said shapes are up for consideration. The image that's at the top one for the hint looks different than the. There we go. I was gonna say looks different than the image for the one that was up there.
There we go. Let's try that. But I think I've already done that one.
Hey, Bubba?
Oh!
Ooh, and one
How elaborate.
Punkleton. Hello.
I like that Ada is not involved in, like, hunting
The first ingredient should be in this room.
Don't you dare! I don't see anything in it. But that is some weirdly spaced armor. I hear it. Where are you? There you are. Yes, welcome. We are just going through and trying to see if we can beat this. Maybe do some mercenaries next week. Oh, the sound of that wood falling made me just think of that the wheel of armor was moving. Oh,
Also, hey, Salas. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, Lucy, you're going to need the items from this room in order to make the medicine.
oh yeah, the medicine. I forgot about that whole
Or
thing.
some of the items.
Also, Ada must be very strong because that would hurt otherwise. Do.
Locked.
I don't like that I keep hearing the sound of like creaking metal.
Salas, Salas, it seems y'all are making some books. Sounds right up Daedalus's alley. Yes. We are making quite a few books, or at least I gather we have to make a recipe.
Okay, so I'm supposed to shoot something. I just don't know what. There's... Oh, it was showing... Oh, okay, so it was showing that. One, two, three... Okay. So I've got to find a place that has 5 of those shields.
Check each wall.
Here we go. I
No,
believe.
that one has 4. There you go. Yeah. You found it. Sorry, a couple seconds behind you.
Now I need to check again to see what the order is. I think I remember it, but I want to be certain. Yep, okay. The ambient sound here is terrible. Also, that didn't work. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe it has something to do with the icons. Oh, there's
I
another 5.
think so. The
Yeah,
the
because that
5
pattern was
shields
wrong.
have to Yeah, I was gonna say the 5 shields have to match in both number and symbol and shape.
Oh, phew. There's so many metallic noises in this room, it is unnerving. Oh no.
It's 1 of 3.
Oh, yeah. This is the first time they actually get to talk.
And this will answer your question, Lucy, about how she got there.
Oh, I forgot. We put him in the cool suit. Also, since we're in cutscene, I can do
We
this.
put him
You can
we put
stop
him in the
right
dapper dandy
there,
suit.
Leon. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who
And
are you
again,
working
he's
for this
right.
time?
They're
Oh,
always
Leon.
better.
You know I don't work in town.
But you literally told us last time.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now.
The
and who
last
knows?
time she never really tells
Maybe
us
you'll listen to me
specifically who
again.
she's working for. She
Then
just
I might get you that greeting you
eventually
were
tells
looking
him
for.
that she's working for someone.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
I'm gonna wait till the cutscene's over because I have to slightly tap out of the game to do something really quick.
Sure.
See you around, Leon.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, because I'm tabbed out of the game, I can't actually at least use the controller do something dynamic. This is why I prefer magic
Fine.
over technology.
I mean, if Endare's gauntlets or anything to take note of, technology has its use.
Hooray! I did the thing!
And now I can get back. Oh,
Hooray! I did the thing!
oh, I should have checked behind Ada too. I will take anything that game will give me. Please give me something to game. You are very welcome. Okay, flash grenade, not an actual grenade, but they do have their uses.
Be told, depending on the number of parasites in this game, flash grenades will always take it.
Man, we are sparse right now.
All the more reason for stabbity stabbities.
Okay, so I need to find a lantern for that. I don't like this picked up music.
The gate and gong have the same symbol. Seems simple enough.
Oh, thank you, gang. Snakes, not you.
I think there might be 2 snakes, Lucy.
I know, but I'm trying to. It only has the 2 options here, and it doesn't let me pull this one again.
Did you look through the other gate as well? So, like, to see if there's another snake emblem through the locked gate?
Well, let's see here. Think. Maybe if I push. Maybe it's supposed to be this one first. No?
No, because I think the one you just pulled, or I should say like 5 seconds ago pulled, was a seahorse and not a snake.
Oh, there it is.
Something about make sure we remember these symbols because we're gonna need them.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ada!
It's like she doesn't like the about face and I think run.
I can't.
You might have to turn. Oh, you have to basically let yourself out again.
Oh no, these are new ones.
Oh, that's what Lord meant.
Huh. What is the point of that room if only just to have that trap?
They done. Deadly spike trap and a puzzle brings back memories. Oh, don't remind us of the bomb, Salas. Please.
Okay, now for the second ingredient.
Or the scarabs.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot how great it was that we upgraded the speed on that.
Looks like something goes here.
I hear you.
trap. A clean strike.
Oh!
Because of course these travel in packs.
I don't like that now we finally entered the night territory. They're my least favorite enemy in this game. Or one of. Also, I forgot how low we are in Peseta because I upgraded everything. Or at least as much as I could.
Now, though, the knights are a smorgasbord of free spinel. Thing is going bump in the night,
Yes,
so
I don't
to
know where.
speak.
Oh, game, you are so mean. Making it so I have to go back past nights, so that way I can continue a puzzle. No! No! Game, I hate you. Where did that knight even come from?
Guess that since we're in the castle, it's just better to assume that they will come from anywhere.
I can hear it.
So,
I think I know
at
what's
a
coming.
minimum, we have at least 7 knights to deal with.
So I went and decided to make as many flashbangs as I could, which is only 2. That's still better than something, and we have at least 1 healing item.
Just remember, depending on how many we're dealing with, if we're gonna use the flash grenades, we might as well make sure their helmets are completely off.
I know. Okay, cool. I can probably make another one now, I think. Yeah, I can make 2. Okay, no. That was just the number I currently had. Alright, let me make sure that that's everything in this room. Because the second I do this, I know that the lights are going to go off, and at least 3 of these guys are going to start swarming me. Actually, I'm going to do one thing here really easy. I'm going to make it so I at least have an exit point. Wow!
So,
I was gonna say somehow I don't think they'll give us an exit point, Lucy.
There we are.
Alright, that's 2 down. And free Spinel. Oh god, cultist!
Ow.
Cultists are gonna be a fucking
Oh, dear lord. Oh! Game, would you
Stay out of line of sight for the cultists. At least it might not be so bad.
Okay, I got 2 of them. Oh, I'm going to die. Yep. Ah, I see it as common nature knowledge that this room is terrible.
Yes, that seems to be the case. I guess if you're able to clear those first 2 nights that activate, then maybe it'll be easier to take out 1 or 2 of those cultists, so that way you don't have to worry about them firing at you and the knights.
Well, let me also just say I had to remake all that stuff I had.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, the autosave is only before you enter this room. So anything afterwards, it just forces you to do all over again.
Hmm.
Thought so.
Ooh, that was a 2-3 shot. You see?
One down. Oh! Where did you even come from? You weren't even...
Oh, I think it came from one of the back rooms. Because originally there were walls on either side of the gold bottle location. On the bright side, now you have a space to kind of circle around through.
It's too hard. I'm going to have to just take out those 2 and then I can fight that one and have the cultists. I love when the game makes it so I can't move. Bye. Hi there.
Nicely done.
When someone else has superior weapons to you, you should not stand in some place that has any visibility.
I wonder a way to open that gate of the person you just shot, or that was blocking the person you shot.
I think this.
Ooh.
Man, if I could go back to where Era just was, I could have taken all of this to the merchant. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay, that's just torture. Weird place for a torture, because this seems like a really nice, just basement room for a castle.
Guy has a tendency to just show up in places, so I think you're probably soon enough.
All right, one ingredient left.
Oh, yes, you. I was just talking about you. Blue medallions. Okay, we're gonna have to look out for those.
Welcome. What can I interest you in?
I should also see what I
What's
have
that?
in terms of key
How
items.
have we procured these curiosities?
The merchant, a sight for
Don't
sore
wanna
eyes.
know, mate. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. A deal well struck.
Red herbs. Green herbs,
There's
that's
some
actually very
things
useful.
money can't buy.
At least we got the treasure map and all of these tiny keys now.
Well then, what can I do you for? Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between... Try that on for size. There you are, as you wished. Will that be all then?
Okay, that's only for the red knights. I'm not feeling bad.
Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life.
Oh, I didn't realize we had a case upgrade.
Oh, one available to buy?
Yeah. And also new charms. Wow, 100,000 peseta. What do you do? Okay, more run speed. That makes sense. -1 gunpowder for use when crafting. That's really good. No wonder that's 70,000.
Yeah,
There's
an
one I wish
increased
I had.
run speed for Ada makes sense.
Got a
Given that
selection of good
most of her
things on
interactions are
pleasant
supposed to be
travels.
get in and get out.
Okay, Luis, that's 2.
Last one should be in a room accessible from the castle wall. You bring them all to the top of the wall, and I'll have your amber. Oh, and here's some more info I recovered about that old rock. Sending it now.
I always found it weird that amber is considered a type of stone, despite the fact that it's literally just fossilized sap. Oh yeah, I have to read this. Our experiments are still ongoing, but I can already see that this test subject has great potential. To summarize our findings so far, Even in a state of suspended animation, it holds influence over other parasites. It seems to possess the same organs as the dominant species, and likely has the same level of control. Let me take a drink here. I'm getting a little dry-throated.
Of course.
We still have no method to awaken it. Furthermore, after a deadly accident, we have decided to take extra precautions to seal the amber in a protective case. That is also why I plan to move the amber to the research facility to the new comms facility. To move the amber research lab to the new comms facility. I guess this is where I say adios to Don Quixote. It was Luis who discovered these things, but Sadler does not trust him. I just hope he keeps his mouth shut. Annabelle Garcia Escuerdo, head researcher. I thought Luis was the head researcher, so apparently he just got someone killed.
I'm trying to remember. Annabelle is one of the individuals that ends up subjecting themselves to the parasite as well.
I believe that was basically
'Cause we've
everyone but
heard-
Luis.
Well, I mean, the two lackeys who were next to, Ramon? I'm wondering if one of those two is Annabelle. That's a big fish.
Yes.
Remember the rules of the hunt, Lucy.
I killed it. Now we eat it. I'm gonna go sell that because we only have 500 pesetas, so at least having like a few thousand would be nice in case of emergency.
Why not treat you? Welcome. What can I interest you in? Ruby's all rubbish. He makes no
We don't have any.
difference.
We only have
The
one set of
price,
healing items, so yeah. Oh no, I did not mean
that's
to do
our
that.
choice
Or
to
sell
make.
all of my handgun ammo? No. What? Why? Stop that.
Thank you. Thank
Unless you have
And do
healing
check out
items
my
in
wares again
storage.
soon.
I'm not sure if
I have
you
not
do.
used storage as Ada at all, I think.
Oh.
I hate this place. I hope we're not having to go through the maze again. We have to go through the maze again.
Going to say, somehow, I think all visitors have to go through the maze again.
Oh no! I finally remembered. Then I shot it in some place where I couldn't get back. So I just wasted a single bullet. And you guys are giving me a lot of stuff for things that I can't use. Oh. Oh yeah, to get here. I don't even think I got here as Leon, but that would imply that I was there as Leon. Because that's an Ashley puzzle.
Couldn't just let me through, could you?
Oh, the game froze. Give me a second here.
Oh, that voice. Oh.
I do not know where anyone is. I'm very scared.
You scared, Lucy? You got this.
It's just, again, with all the freezing and everything going on.
Oh, but it's kind of like an extra mod at this point, an extra modification. You know it's there and that it's gonna happen. But I believe in you. Damn, more maze time? Unfortunate. Yes, Alice. Everyone who visits the castle has to go through the maze.
And because I remember what those guys do. Oh no! Game! I tried to switch to my... I can't see. Oh!
Oh, great. There's another shaman in the area, of course. I hear him to your left?
Ah! I can't... Okay, there he is.
Get back here. Here, catch.
Your shaman. Your...
The game wouldn't let me do it on time. Game! I can't even move around. It's such a terrible idea. Oh, I see him.
There you are.
Oh, I missed. Oh no! Stop running! I can't keep up with you. I can't do this. We may have to stop because I can't actually follow what's going on. Without
If
that.
you need...
Hmm?
If you need a moment, Lucy, I was gonna say, don't forget you can always pause and give yourself that time you need. I know this is a little difficult because of the screen stutters, but I also believe in you. Again, take
Well,
your
I also
time.
don't have the, I don't have the ammo. Frankly. Like, you saw that. Most of those shots actually hit their mark, but none of them registered.
It's a little delayed for me, but I did see some of them, yes. So, what? Are you able to check your map when you have a moment, of course? I know you're trying to get yourself in a good spot. So let's see. Get the stone from the red robed zealot. So our main objective is to get the stone from the one who's causing everyone to transform, right?
Yeah, but I can't keep up with him, and by the time I get to him, I can't properly aim and do any damage to him.
Okay. Well, reason why I asked was just because if that's the case, then for now, especially since we're low on ammo, maybe we can keep using those grappling hook points to try to avoid the people, enemies we do encounter until we can find the red robe zealot. And I'll try to keep an ear out for where he is. But you'll get the direction from me just a few seconds behind.
There he is. No, because he automatically runs, I can't actually catch him.
That's okay, that's okay. Now, do you have any flash grenades?
I have one.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna use that there, because otherwise I won't be able to get through that path at all. And that's one of the paths. Jesus.
Because I was going to suggest if you can try to time using it on them and on him. Odd.
There was nothing. Game. Let me pick it.
My head.
I know exactly where he is, but I just keep doing that. Okay, I do actually have ammo, but with all my submachine guns, I don't have it. No one will let me actually reload. Game, I can't. Why would you even pick this camera angle? Oh, this is bad. I literally can't heal. I can't do anything. Game, why are you like this? I emptied almost an entire magazine of submachine gun into him, and he just stood there and didn't even seem to take the damage because I'm not sure if the game was even registering the damage. Oh no, leave me alone. And of course they locked me in.
I imagine he did take some damage. He's just incredibly tanky.
I have no way of dealing a lot of damage. I'm about to die. Right below me. game, you gave me a prompt earlier for slicing me with my... Oh, my knife is gone, of course. Thanks. Well, I've just wasted all of that. I'm just gonna let them kill me and start this over. Because then maybe I can actually do this.
I mean, if you know where you saved, you can also pause and reload your save. You don't have to let them kill you.
It was literally faster with how the game is running. I can see where that's an interesting idea in theory, but they need to start making these games knowing that not everyone's going to have hardware that can run them well, but people will still buy them. So just give them a low run capability.
I think this game does have a relatively low minimum requirement. It's just that above game, this game just requires a certain minimum amount of RAM to play. And so that's just what's causing the stutters, unfortunately.
Well, now I know that none of them are going to chase me up here. I'm just
Couldn't
going to wait
just
till I
let
can
me
see
through,
him
could
from
you?
up high and then try to use the grapple points.
Voice.
Hopefully I can this time hit him with the blast arrow I just made. Yeah, if you want to just stay in that one spot, that would be great. Oh yeah, well, I've got the materials. Should make them. Literally standing in a spot where nothing can be seen. Like a coward.
Yeah, they definitely want us to focus on the high ground.
I'm trying to plot a route. Okay, so do that. This is where I would kill to have a grenade. So that's just an instant kill for no reason, because I literally had no idea that that character could ever be there. Also, hello, robot. Welcome to Maze Hell.
Hi, robot. Yeah, they're the parasites with the, like, scythe tentacles, and then there are the ones with the four-sectional split mouth, kind of like the hunters from the third game.
I mean, I understand what they are. It's just I was mad that I had no way of knowing that that enemy was there, and it was an instant kill enemy. That I just think that was kind of
Couldn't just let me through, could
just
you?
insulting.
Voice.
Especially when you purposely position the target of what you're trying to get right there. did not randomly give me enough to make another flashbang. Great. Okay, that'll take me close to him. How did you not take any damage from that? I know that those have splash damage. I've seen it happen. I know where most of his hiding spots are now.
The wave, robot. Again, welcome. This is kind of maze hell. Just kind of. But I hope you're having a lovely evening.
Found you.
Oh, this is terrible. Why would you make an enemy that tanky that fast? Just give us a chance to hit him and just have a bunch of the problem is if he stays still too long. Oh, there he is. I hate you with every fiber of my being.
It sounds like he fell down.
There you are.
Oh, well, I just noticed something too. We had to come here anyway, because this is where the medallions are, apparently. Game. Oh! Hi there! No. That was very polite of them to wait. I could make 2 blast arrows. That'd be very useful. Something that I only have to aim once. Hopefully the splash damage will do its job. Game, please start registering control inputs. Okay, so he has to be go through, turn. Oh, I hate this. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I love this room. Wow. I finally get something that I can put gems in. It's one that I can't put gems of the very special kind. At least I can sell this probably. If I'm not going to still use it. Oh no! Well, I found it. Just have to get one shot. Oh no! Did I missed because of stutter.
Don't worry, you got this, Lucy.
No, I do not.
This is already going leagues better than the first pass around, so give yourself a little more credit.
Well, I found it. Ugh. Okay, I actually still have a knife now, so maybe if I can flashbang him. Could've sworn I saw him over here. There he is. Game. Please, please, please. There we are! Finally. Oh wait, you can get back up? How are you still going?
If he's following, if he's following the usual mechanics for some big fights, then I'd imagine it probably takes 3 heavy hits on him.
Oh, did he get him? Okay, he's finally dead.
Finally.
Hell yeah! I told you could do it, Lucy.
Please let me. Yes, please. Game! Okay, well, I can't actually use these, so. Just take me to a place that does not stutter.
The last ingredient's not far now.
Wait, so was that a herb? I thought I saw herb. No, I did not. Oh, I just remembered. I have to go back and do... Honestly, no. I'm not worried about challenges and everything else and requests. That area is too hard on the game. I do not enjoy it. Being in there will only waste resources. Yeah, no. The more I talk about this, the less I want to deal with that. Ada just finds these notes and wonders why people are giving jobs and who are actually giving jobs in this weird place. Oh, that sounds horrible.
That's right. I still have some unfinished business to take care of.
Or, on the conservative side, we could just run. Just get the amber, get Luis, leave. Just leave.
Seems like the type that likes to hedge her bets, make sure all of her bases are covered, or rather that the odds are in her favor.
So, what's become of the amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy.
Oh, so Wesker thinks
Predictable.
Leon's a golden retriever just like us.
Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Yeah?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Doesn't even wait for his reply. Did Leon leave anything in here for me that I can use? Or did somebody come back through and repopulate with boxes? Yep, I see one. Oh no! They repopulate everything.
Guess we can't have one without the other.
I just wish the stuttering would stop. If I could just aim like I was doing earlier in the game, like, and fight these guys, but this section of the game does not like anything going on. Whatever, all I wanted was that bit of ammo and whatever I got. Game! I did not even go that far! Game! Detect your own doorways!
I should check below.
Or we could not. Most just because we're not going to be able to survive down low. If we can't like regularly shoot at the enemies, then we are in a pretty rough situation there, Ada.
This must be the collection room.
Is there perhaps a healing station or something in here? Because I could probably use it. Let's see, what is my health? Okay, I didn't take that much damage, so I'll be good. At least for now. April 9, let me take a drink and then I'll read this.
If you want, I can read it if it's still up.
It should be.
Okay, so yeah, I don't mind. I got it. Isidro's note. April, 9 years since my awakening. I've received a written petition from Mendez. He wants me to forgive the servant who foolishly ran away. He does not understand. It's not a matter of forgiveness or unforgiveness. Only my noble pursuit matters, for which countless sacrifices are required. An honor for all who dwell in the land of our master.
And there it's moved, so give it a few seconds to catch up.
Sure. Besides, it would be impossible to remove it from his body now. She implants her prey with a part of herself, manipulating their consciousness and trapping them in a waking nightmare. They are bent to her will, no matter how far they try to flee. The only way to truly escape the torment is to kill her, so the entity within her prey dies too.
Oh, so that's why we have to fight our friend, and it's apparently a her.
Which also makes me think that maybe it is Annabelle. It is, after all, made up of specialized cells which cannot survive on their own. Yet none is strong enough to put my hound, my Passanta, down.
Good to know.
Hopefully the stuttering ends before, or we have to fight them. The collection master is a tacky and lousy boss. He leaves all dissections for me to do. Even if he does bother to come here, all he does is gawp at his 3 favorite specimens in a particular order before leaving. There's nothing special about them. Why only those 3 specimens when we have the prize butterfly to admire? A good researcher should know such things.
Interesting.
Aha, footsteps. Okay, so he comes in. Beetles. Can you remember this while I go through?
Okay, so start over because slight delay.
Beetles.
Okay.
And now I'm trying to figure out the trail of these prints. I want to say it goes here. Okay, yeah, it goes all the way to this spot. I think. It's not letting me interact, so it's gotta be that skull.
For those of you in chat who were curious earlier, Pesanta, if my comprehend languages is still accurate, means literally
Blue butterfly.
the heavy. Or heavy.
First try. Oh no, I don't like that it's a cutscene now.
Got everything you need.
Good. And I got exactly what you want. Oh, that's not good. The parasite is reacting to the amber.
So that's the amber. That looks like something Wesker would want.
From what I've seen of Wesker so far, I think the most things that he would want are tight shirts and sunglasses. Also, total saturation. He said that earlier.
Like a button-down sort of guy. Probably gets everything tailored.
He also strikes me like the guy who would buy
He swore knock out
his
the
t-shirt
parasite.
side, like at
Only
least
for a
one
time.
size smaller.
You ready? A tu salud.
Oh, I've had to have some injections done in the past that were unpleasant. I can never
Just
imagine
remember,
getting into the neck.
It's not a
But
cure.
it is the best
You still need
blood
to
flow.
find a way to get that thing out of you.
It's coming.
Hi, Pasanta. Oh, so that's why he had to run back.
I don't understand. It should be working by now.
Take
That
the amber
does
and go.
explain it, yes.
Once the parasite is sedated, you can give me back that damn stone.
I can't leave you here. Not like this.
Spare me. I'll be fine. You got another promise to keep.
Your veins are
Alright,
actively turning
but
black
you
and
come
you're about to
find
fight a
As
behemoth.
soon as you're done here.
She
Oh, okay.
technically has a point. The only way to deal with it, I guess, is fighting it. Based on that memo that we read. The only way to remove that particular parasite is to kill the parasite's origin, not necessarily its host.
Also, I usually try to see the chapter results, but I know how bad the chapter results are because of how bad the game was at that point. I'm really hoping now that we're on to a different chapter, the game will be a lot less demanding and we can possibly fight. Though we are seriously hampered. We have barely anything.
The medicine. It's working.
That would be the point I would definitely lose control of my bowels. We know that used to be human, but now it's metamorphosed into something so far beyond. Oh! Ada, do not do that to my heart.
It seems like it's very similar to Leon's Verdugo. Or his assassin.
True, but that thing
Louis
was
has the
much more
answer.
humanoid
I
than
need
it
to
was.
reach him.
No, if it having that sort of crazy tail made it more humanoid.
Well, yeah, because humanoids are derived from different forms of bipedal, like, lesser species. At least the ones that weren't directly created by the gods. Do you know that there's some people that just, like, the fact that gods exist, they just still don't believe in them? Despite the fact we have clerics? I always thought it was wrong, considering, you know, I know the idea that some religions don't go, like, contradict scientific fact, but it's a provable fact that gods exist. They do things. They create miracles. It's weird.
Some who think that they don't exist. Then there are some that think that they exist, but I guess just don't put a lot of stock into it. It'd probably be an interesting thing to just talk with them about and maybe find out why they feel the way they do. I don't really know.
I try to talk not too much about religion, mostly because, you know, the less a drow talks about religion, the better, so that way you don't have to deal with Loth.
I mean, yeah, but I guess it's just a matter of perspective from them.
Okay, so this is where I started. I'm just trying to find everything I can. The stutter right now is terrible. It's a good thing this castle's in such disrepair that we can actually see the minor faint trails through dust that Luis would make while running through like this castle.
It won't open. Louise's footprints.
Salah
Must
says,
have gone this way.
I suspect a lot of people don't believe in the gods because the gods didn't do something they think they should. Like, people not believing in a god of justice after witnessing a murderer walk free. I can get behind that. I imagine it also has a lot to do with each individual's background. I mean, where I'm from, shit's completely different as far as, like, how oceans or seas look, how the plant life interacts in comparison to the material plane.
Well, to
So,
be fair,
I could just imagine believing in one god where I'm from, and then coming here and wondering what all happened.
well, to be fair in your defense, in the Feywild, Archfey affect the surrounding reality just defined by their moods, not even actively, like just subconsciously. So that makes them effectively gods in the Feywild. They're just incredibly high and powerful beings, which they change to a different plane. But in the Feywild, they're basically gods themselves, which is why you don't hear about many gods of the Feywild.
But so my point in bringing that up was, depending on a person's background, I can understand why some people wouldn't believe in a god or in multiple gods while others would, because it depends on essentially what they grew up around too.
Well, as a wizard, I believe in not doubting anything that can be factually proven true, and gods can be factually proven. I'm not saying you should worship them. I'm just saying that they are a fact. They exist. They are true. It's also why I kind of actively avoid religion. I know several gods have a generous net they cast over how your afterlife will go. So I just kind of let that. I'm open for that. Unless you know. Well, actually, no. I probably if I had to choose, Mistra. Because I am
think about it much. Mostly just because to some people, my folks don't literally exist, or my kind literally doesn't exist. So I could understand why some people might believe in something or they might not. So I really just don't even think about it much. Although I respect each person's perspective on it nevertheless. Ah, someone wants to know your one Pumpleton wants to know your thoughts in regards to Mr. I don't think they like this god much.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm a wizard, and Mistra's the living god of the weave, so yeah. And I'm basically also trying to bridge the gap between sorceress magic, which is innate, and academic magic, which is, you know, learned. So if there's any god I would pray to, or at least try to get on in favorable terms with, it would be Mistra. Though there's also the god of wizards. I forget his name, but he's also a thing.
Forgive my brother. He once he finds a track, he rarely veers off of it. So work in progress.
Do not stab, do not stab, do not stab, do not stab, do not stab the Ada, do not stab the Ada, do not stab the Ada. Oh no. Okay. You did not slash the Ada and stab the Ada. You slashed the Ada. Did you just say something about a grandma? So I think Nona is an endearing term for a grandma. I think it's halfling? I wouldn't know. Now it's really annoying me. I can't remember the name of the god of wizardry.
Give you something else to look up in the Biblioplex later.
True.
Baba makes a good point. The god of learning would also be a good god to keep in your good favors.
Fair. Oh, we missed a key item. I can go back and get that one. I'm gonna do it. At least if I can. Because we have been missing a lot, and now they're starting to finally give us stuff that we can put gems in. Oh, can I not go back that way? I've cursed myself. Oh well. Oh lord, I forgot. Is there also a god of sorcery? If so, I might have to hedge my bets and worship both the god of wizardry and the god of sorcery if things get dire enough.
Down we go.
But at point, Lucy, that just sounds like you'd be trying to get in the good graces of
What is this?
one or more gods just for the sake of what they could do, as opposed to because you actually believe in whatever I guess it is that
if
they
you get down to that, like, just pleasing a god is basically just worship in general, because most of it is you're doing it because of how they could improve your life and or preserve your afterlife. Do you want to read this while I take a drink? Should be
Sure.
coming up in a second.
Just gotta wait for it to come up. Luis's note. Ada, I hope it's you reading this. I'm going to the mine tunnels to try and regroup with Leon. I overheard Ramon on the castle intercom saying that Leon's heading that way and right into trouble. You can get there through the waterway. It's dangerous, but I'll leave you some signs to point you in the right direction.
He really knows his way around this place.
I know you're by one of the Biblioplex stations. Could you maybe help me with something since you're a little bit behind? Could you search in its thing the Faerun? Just type in Faerun, God of Wizards. I'm just curious at this point. Oh. Oh wow. This is certainly a place. And I hate it. Also, Luis, you only had like a 4-minute head start on me. How did you get down those stairs without a grappling hook and paint a trail?
To quickly get around. I'm not sure if I found what you're looking for. There's a god of divination and
nest.
fate,
Hope
as
it's
well
not a
as
sign of
mages
things to
and
come.
wizards named Savras.
Oh yeah, no, that's him. That's him.
But then there's also someone named Azuth, who was the Lord of Spells and was also a servant to Mystra.
Mm.
And is apparently worshipped by, quote, all manner of arcane spellcasters, and earning particular
Locked.
veneration from wizards. So perhaps maybe that's who you were looking for?
No, it's the first one, but actually I never heard about Azoth. At that point, yeah, that sounds... Oh, no, where are you?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they'd have to earn my trust either way. Gods are too finicky for my taste.
Next.
And as one that has dealt with some of the Fae, finicky is a warning.
Oh, come on.
Not again.
Ow. How are you more tanky than that? Did I get you this last shot? Nope. It was worth breaking my knife not to deal with that. I'm really hoping the merchant here's somewhere.
It won't open.
Oh yes, safety. Oh, I don't like that. Splish, splat.
I'm
Why?
not swimming in that.
Yeah, this is one of those places where I would not blame anyone for not trusting the water. Oh! We're actually in a part of the castle Leon never went to. This is interesting. And pretty. Alright, so this one is... Request sell Lord of the Waterway? What? Okay, I'm actually going to read this one. Did you catch sight of the giant shadow moving through the water? Oh. Looks like Gregorio's waterway has a lord reigning over its murky channels. Find out. I hate this. Oh, so we might have an optional boss. Yay.
Got some wares. Perfect for a professional like yourself.
I mean, it can't be any worse than her demons. Right?
I feel like it could still be bad. Now, do you want to read this while I do a quick drink?
Sure. Salazar family chronology, waterway. For many years, the existence of the waterway beneath the castle was forgotten. According to our records, it was built by 3rd General Count Gregorio, the architect, or 3rd generation, depending on what that abbreviation's for. The reason for its construction is unclear, but it may have been done to contain the deadly insects that plagued his predecessor, Count Hipólito. Water is, after all, a symbol of purity for the Salazar family.
But also foolish if you're trying to deal with insects, because most insects thrive in wet or moist like areas, if not in water in general.
It's on the insect, but yeah.
Well, I mean, these ones are flying ones, so they could have been derived from mosquitoes or beetles, which both like water.
Gregorio's waterway was rediscovered during the excavation of an underground tunnel under the orders of the 8th generation Count Ramon. The elaborate, beautiful architecture is just one example of Gregorio's iconic work. He redirected the river to flow underground, creating both a waterworks and sewage system. It can even be used as a water storage facility during times of drought.
There we go, just give it a second.
The construction can only be described as a magnificent feat of architecture for the time, but its beauty is wasted on our ruling simpleton. The only reason he showed in the place was using it as a tool to drown those who dare oppose him. Insolence! Gregorio must be turning in his grave.
I mean, to be fair, that's very on brand for Ramon from what little we knew of him.
He gives off spoiled brat vibes.
No, he gives off sadist
Got some
vibes.
rare things on sale, stranger.
Also spoiled brat vibes.
Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life.
First this.
Oh,
Good luck
Salas,
to
I
you,
see you're not
stranger.
looking forward to the nasties here either.
In all honesty, I need to buy a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to sell
Ruby's
these
all rubbish, it
imperfect.
makes no difference. The stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. All yours, stranger.
Do critical hit rate. I don't care about that. Let's see here. I was going to buy.
What you see is what I've got. All yours, stranger.
You'll be happy we now have a sniper, and I bought the
All
scope.
yours, stranger.
That pretty much
Oh,
cleared us out.
by the gods!
Well then, what can I do you for?
Oh, an Ada charm. For certain enemies
my
using a
back
grapple
is
gun.
killing me.
That could be useful.
Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
But in all honesty, getting some of these just so I could sell them could basically really help us, because then we could get back some money and actually put some upgrades into our guns, which we've been severely lacking. What do you think?
Repeat that one more time for me.
I am debating getting either like these two items or some of the gems and just immediately selling them for the raw peseta, because we have not been getting a lot of peseta, and we have a lot of weapons that need upgrading.
I mean, let's see, you have 8 Spinel. I would say, which bangle do you think has more slots
Not
to
seen
put
anything you like,
jewels into,
stranger.
and what jewels do you currently already own?
I have none.
Because you,
My idea was just to sell them raw, because just their gold value alone would be a few thousand peseta, and would be at least a starting upgrade.
So, if it were me, I honestly wouldn't buy the jewelry unless I had jewels that I could put into it, or unless I had the extra spinel to buy jewels to put into it. However, as you are the one playing the game, I would say if you feel that it is a good investment for upgrading your weapons, then I'd say go with your judgment, because the final call would always be yours.
I'll wait for a little bit because we still have a lot that we need to do. But yeah, we just got this, and we've made it to the stage where we can fully upgrade stuff.
It's a thing of beauty.
But I don't think we're gonna be.
A
I don't feel like
well-tuned
this.
we-
I don't feel like this
Thank
DLC
you.
is long enough for it
Check
to
out my
properly
wares
upgrade
again
weapons
soon.
like we did with Leon.
think you definitely can. It just depends on how many weapons you have and which ones you prioritize. Oh, the doors! Our favorite camouflage friends have returned.
Well, they're not even camouflaged. They're just jumping out of the water, which leads me again to believe that they're beetles. There we go. Something else occurred. I heard it. Ah. The amount of headshots you just took, you should be dead. I repaired my knife. Why does it have the boot knife for that? Whatever. I don't mind. Yeah, give me a blast arrow. Oh no, this is bad.
It probably has you using the boot knife, Lucy, because that's the one that's equipped. I think you have to manually equip the knife that you want it to use. Not like in your hand, per se, but have it set or selected.
You really just... Okay, cool. I need the handgun ammo. Thank you. Yeah, because the handgun is literally the best thing for Novistadors, because they basically die with one handgun shot if you shoot them in a good spot, like the chest or the head. The back is a little bit more armored. Which I only just now know, but maybe it's because we also don't have a very powerful handgun or not a very well upgraded handgun.
From what I recall, at least from my hunts, most insects have thick, like thorax areas. So it's why sometimes they can fall from pretty decent heights and keep it moving without much injury. So that's probably why aiming for their head with the handgun or with any gun really in this game,
That should take care
as
of the
opposed
water.
to aiming for their bodies, deals more damage head-wise, because their bodies are kind of armored in a way.
Oh no. They gave us this. That means they're here. You would only give that to somebody if...
I mean, you can see the Novistadors before they see you if you're looking. That's a real
Did you
nice
guys just
sensor.
jump down there, or
Exactly,
were you
Sally.
holding your breath?
They probably just jumped down.
Well, I'm going to go back and sell this, because that's more money and several things that can be done with... Oh yeah. Actually, for once, I can spin Spinel to get a key. So that's something that we can do, because we'll find out what's in that chest, and might get us more money for more upgrades. So we're finally doing stuff.
Salas, do you think Dare might be able to
Take a
craft
look.
something that might
Something's
have
bound to
similar
catch your
capabilities
eye.
as that sensor scope?
Welcome. What can I interest you in? A deal well struck. An interesting choice. Oh, hope to see you again soon, stranger.
They're a crafty one. Yeah, Part of me thinks that he might like that too. I'll run it by him. I don't know what it would require, but I imagine we could probably find bits and pieces of it on campus. Even if we have to visit one of the other campus areas.
Oh, that's gonna give... Yes, now we have money for upgrades. I know you're out here.
Buzz off.
I think that gives us 10,000 peseta or 5. I can't remember.
Well, then we'll either have...
She made a pun.
Well, it'll either give us 22,000 or 17,000. Either way, that's at least an upgrade and a half, maybe 2.
Gun welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
15K.
A deal well struck.
Get
If you want a fighting chance, try that on for size.
Yeah, that explains it. The handgun's power is very low, which is probably why it can take the cultists
Your
to them and take
weapons
multiple
are in good
headshots.
hands, mate. There you are. As you wished. Well then, what can I do you for? What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? Good instinct, stranger. Not bad. Got a selection.
Oh, did you
Good
get your key?
things on sale,
Yeah.
stranger.
Okay.
That's where we got the
Don't
gold bar.
get yourself killed now.
Right, sorry.
It's fine. Oh, I can't remember what I got out of the chest at the end of there. I think I did, but I'll check. This is a really circular area because it's mostly safe, because there's not too many enemies. I'm going to be getting my money's worth out of this rifle, I know that much, because it's the only thing I have ammo for.
Just remember, it's better for distance shots than up close and personal.
Okay, yeah, I did open. And do I have a... Oh yeah, I want to unlock this because... Oh, come on. Oh, where did you come from?
Cultists like roaches, they just come up out of the
No,
woodwork.
it's the roaches that hit me.
Also the roaches, yes. Also come out of the woodworks, or in this case, the stone masonry.
I'm empty.
Ow! You guys were not a problem when I had, you know, a pistol. Where's your friend?
Still, the sniper still works well on them.
I mean, at its current level, it should basically kill most of them here.
Lights out.
Why are you so much faster with that? There.
I should guess that the cultists probably invested all their pesetas in reload speed for that crossbow. But not a lot in power.
Well, crossbows have the problem that they can only draw so much tension. Otherwise, it becomes impossible to reload them. Oh yeah, they were shooting from down there and just pot-shotting me. Well, I'm going down from where they want me to start, just because of the fact I already have a bunch of dead, like, Novistadors and whatever fell from their bodies down there.
You're sure to find something you'll like.
Also, I should probably do this because I haven't done it any of the time since we've been here.
I'm going to suggest saving.
I hate that the water seems milky. That means there's either a very high mineral content or... Oh! What? How? Ah! Oh no. Well, I'm going to die here. Well, now I'm just going to have to go buy health spray. If I can afford it.
Ooh, welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. A deal well struck. Better to be over. Keep a lookout for items that suit your needs, eh?
Oh, the snake. I will take you because I am very much in need of help healing items. So much so I will consume an entire raw snake. Oh, this ammo, it's beautiful.
Here we go.
Feels good to have some resources on hand. By resources meaning ammo.
Lights out.
Wow, I can't believe they put this one so... Okay, that's the story path where this seems like a treasure path. Okay, they both seem kind of like story.
One of those paths might lead to our mystery quest from the merchant.
Well, yeah, it did.
Caught myself a big one. How long had it been living down here?
You know what, 8 Spinel? That was worth one rifle bullet. Especially because I'm probably just gonna go try to clear out as much of the jewels as I can from him and just... Right now, upgrading weapons has so far just improved our, like, gameplay life so much.
Take a look. Welcome. What can I interest you in?
I mean, I did the, oh yeah, I have to sell it to you, that's why.
Welcome, stranger. I knew you were a go-getter. Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. Oh, my back is is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Okay, we have 13, so... one of each kind. Well, if we got the big ones that are much more valuable, which is the emerald, the alexandrite, and the red beryl, that would be 7 plus 5. That'd be all but one of our pesetas. That said, if we just wait and possibly fight anything that drops pesetas, this would be a good investment because then we could just recoup all our losses, because that looks to be something that we could put those in. Yeah, that's got 2 spots. Actually, no, we could get that. Let's see here. 4, 3, 4. So
And you don't have any charms that increase the peseta drop,
Having
right?
trouble deciding,
No,
are we?
you have to buy the charms from him, and so I've only bought the ones that are like valuable.
Okay.
But I think if I
Because that would
get
have been my other suggestion, that if you were concerned with trying to get more pesetas to upgrade weapons, then if he had a charm for increased peseta drops, then that might help offset things.
I think if he would have sold us that, he'd be a fool.
That cash in your
I mean,
pocket
Leon
or
had one.
your life.
I got that one as a gotcha.
Choice, mate.
He would actually. That's like where he just
There's
sees it and he's
some
like, oh, I like
things
you.
money
But to sell you
can't
something that would
buy.
make you get more money. Actually, no, that would actually help him because we're the only place that can spend with him. But yeah, I think I'm going to get the alexandrite, the red beryl, and the splendid bangle. Because that'll be a nice payout. Especially since we're now sitting at 11
Oh,
peseta.
I knew you'd choose that one. An interesting choice. Oh, I mean it in a good... Okay. Yourself killed. Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? A deal well struck. Give that the care it deserves, mate. If you want a fighting chance out there, you best try that on for size.
Okay, I can wait, but
Well,
at least having more
what can I
stopping
do
power in
you
the
for?
rifle that we just got is now
Thank
useful.
you. Do check out my wares again soon.
Also, how are we on time? I haven't looked.
As far as time goes, we have like another 15 minutes, give or take.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like we're gonna beat the game like we thought we would.
I had a feeling we wouldn't. I'm pretty sure, based on Morg's notes, that we have at least another 2 bosses potentially to deal with. He was purposefully vague. You know Morg and his notes.
Yeah. Well, we are living off snakes. I guess we are snake eaters now.
Pretty sure I've heard another student on campus mention something about a really nice song that involves snakes, or like Snake Eater.
I just heard about like a bunch of snakes getting on airships and someone being very vulgar about it. Wow, I got more than the ammo I put into him back. That's just cost effective. Anything? Trying to figure out where to go.
What's your map objective say?
Go through the waterway, which I was trying to do, but I found it. Okay, now I see. Now I see. There's a whole other point over here. Then I'll do that, especially because there's key items. Okay, the first one, if we do, what just hit? Oh, that was on a different layer. Okay, well, let's go back up to there and go get those items.
I can feel it. Your time gets me.
I mean, most people who buy weapons from a black market trader get things done. They're typically bad things, though. Okay, so I passed it back this way. Oh, now I see it. What's that? Pesetas. Yes, we definitely want the pesetas. So that goes all the way back there. Okay. Set a marker. Do. Perfect. I need to get around here. On the upside, I'm glad the game slowed down enough that we could play, because now I'm having a great time. Earlier, I was just nearly pulling my hair out.
Yeah, this particular section of the game doesn't have as many things, I believe, to, I think they call it render. So it doesn't require as much of a load on processing for both your system and the WeaveNet.
So this was the right way. We just couldn't navigate because it was very dark. Ow! I'm not giving you time to sneak up on me. Come on, show me where you're gonna come from. I hear it behind me. How'd you even get behind me? Oh, this is terrible for this. Ah! This gun does nothing! Not the gun, the sight. Gonna eat a snake.
Yeah, the sniper rifle with the biosensor is mostly effective with creatures from a distance if they don't know you're there. But it packs a punch.
But no, it only revealed their eyes while they were underwater. How'd you get here, Luis? Did you really manage to swim underwater with that many Novisadors? Unscathed?
Well, Lucy, since it's a biosensor, if that water is cold,
Thanks for the
it
directions,
might not
Luis.
be able to sense the bugs in the water. Because cold water.
Oh no, I recognize that horrible moaning.
Was that a door?
I think it's just, you know, the guys with the giant monster hands and their eyes are sewn shut.
The Garradors.
Oh, I didn't know that they had a name. So you trapped me and now you're not going to come down? Oh, there it is. Oh, there he is. Oh, this one's armored. I do not know why they would keep these guys around. They seem to be horrible, horrible traps.
Because as far as Ramon and Sadler are concerned, most of the lower infected
Oh, no.
parasites, people are expendable.
Well, at least he killed the spider. Also, didn't realize I still had a first aid spray. Let's just never used it. Or picked one up. You just made a sound, guy.
in there. And there says there are plenty of ways to thwart things that track you by heat. Covering yourself in mud is also very good to do for a little while. Exactly.
What happened
Also,
to my grenade?
hi.
I had a grenade. What happened to it? Did it decide to take away my grenade rights?
It's also good for keeping insects off you, though it's a bitch to get out of your fur. Living in a jungle things, I suppose. Oh yeah.
I really don't like this last guy. Oh!
I was thinking in there that the reason why we couldn't see the insects in the water was because the temperature would be too low. Also, so
How did nobody
we
get hurt
found
from
a
that?
projectile weapon that has a biosensor scope, and so I was wondering if maybe that's something you think we could make. Not the weapon, the scope.
Okay, you're worth it. That guy needed to die. I stand by my decision. think I killed him.
We take wins where we can get them.
Yes, we do.
So in there, you think something magically enchanted would give us, to give us snake sight would be interesting enough? Yeah, and we can probably find some of the components for it, or parts for it, scattered throughout campus. Salas says, dang, that sniper does a lot of damage to that back there. But yeah, between the power of it itself and just its piercing ability, it's magnificent.
Hmm. Now we can have some options for all our guns.
Also, Lucy, just a heads up, we have about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a. Do you think it'd be better if I just go back to the actual like merchant we already know is there, or is there not going to be a merchant for a while?
I don't know about a merchant, but I think you'll probably come across a save point soon enough.
Okay. Also, I thought it would have been so much easier if I just had found those 3 blast arrows.
For the Garador?
Yeah, there's 3 blast arrows in there. Arrows are
Yeah.
silent, relatively.
Yeah, but that sniper put in work.
You again?
It deals so much damage to a very small surface area.
True, the problem is that the way it forces you to sight. Yeah, yeah.
That did not sound pleasant.
Okay, yeah, we are right here at perfect save area, so let me throw up the sign, and I will save, and we will be good. But I will also do a quick check around here for items, because they sometimes
It
put them. Yep, there we
warms
go.
my heart to see you come by, stranger.
And now we can also get another power upgrade for the pistol, which is what we've been putting in the most work with. Okay, saving the game. Bringing up the screen. Let me see who's up for us to raid. What should our raid message be?
I see a few folks, but you should probably decide that. Raid message, we found Luis?
Okay. And I see someone who we never really get to raid. They are, because we are playing in a game with a human golden retriever, we should probably raid another dog. So give me 1 second here.
Second this. And we should also make sure to give my fellow canine a treat when we arrive, if we can.
Yes, alright. Well, everybody, thank you for coming out. We'll probably be doing this for another 2-ish weeks, maybe 3, we will see. But, thank you all. And remember, our raid messages, we found Luis! So we will see you all again next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Everyone.